Understanding the Excel interface, which involves this on ribbon, tabs, cells, worksheets, and then workbooks. So basically, before we start working, let's understand this Excel environment and their functions. So here we have the ribbon. This is here now from file, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, developer. This way is the ribbon, which involves the home, insert, and then the page layout. Then these tabs here are categories of the ribbon, which under here beneath it, when we come to file, we'll have this. When we get to home, when we get to insert, when we get to page layout, and then the list goes on and on. Then cell here, this is a cell. Let me enter a text or just a number. So this Excel, where we see 56 now, is a cell. So cell is just the intersection of rows and columns. So you can see it's between a row and a column. It's between a row and a column. Then we have a worksheet, like I mentioned previously in the other video. The worksheet, one sheet inside a workbook. So here, this is a worksheet. Students here, this is a worksheet too. Add this here, this is a worksheet too. So but if we merge it together, it becomes a workbook. So if I have data of my student, I have data of my different subjects, and then I have another data of maybe the staff of the school. So these three worksheets becomes a workbook. That is to say, they become the entire document containing one or more sheets. Then the formula bar here is where formulas appear. We have the AutoSum, and beneath here we have sum, average, count numbers, marks, minimum, and the list goes on and on. We have these ones are the recently used one. Then these are the financial one for people into accounting, logical, when we're starting if statements and diving very well into data analytics. And then these are the text, then date and time. We'll learn how to do this too. The lookup function, the maths, and then more functions here. Statistical engineering, cube, information, compatibility, and then web. The list goes on and on. So name of box shows your cell address. That's the next we have on our list. So here we have okay, I think this was here. I entered a number 56. So if we are looking for when we talk about name of box, is the same thing as cell address. So if I'm saying 56 is in what cell address, it is in A1, the alphabet first and then the number next. So if this is here, let's say I have Dara here. So Dara here is in D, is in column D, row 3. So the cell address of Dara is D3. That is how to find your cell address. And then knowing the interface makes navigation faster and easier for you once you can be able to know your ribbons. And under this ribbon you could do copy, you could cut, you could format, you could change your colors at the same, and it helps making your navigation process faster.